Anyway, I'm gonna tell you the story about the time that I accidentally secondhand smoked crack.
What the
Welcome back to Try Not to Laugh Open Mic Night! This is a special edition of Try Not to Laugh. We've done another one like this if you want to check that one out. Basically, same rules as normal Try Not to Laugh. Someone's sitting in the stool, has water in the mouth, someone else is going to try and make them spit the water out, and we're going to do that over and over. Pretty easy, pretty simple, same old stuff. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Can you like and subscribe, my guy?
All right, who's gonna go first? Who's going
Let's
first?
just get it started.
Noah?
Let's just get this started. Hello, everyone. One sec.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Hi. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't know if you heard, but recently studies have shown that gun sales have gone up in the United States during the pandemic. Experts have been attributing this to CDC guidelines that suggest a murderer should be 6 feet from their victim.
Get away from me!
It got in my mouth!
Sorry!
Thank you very much. Dropped my pad. Oops. Beautiful audience. So let's see here. I just flew in from Tulsa.
Yeah.
Wow, Tulsa!
All right, tough crowd. Next joke. So no Tulsa jokes. All right, I just flew in from Tulsa. From Oklahoma. You know, their abbreviation is OK. But it's not. Oh, the beautiful audience.
That was so good.
So I'm not gonna do that whole character the whole time anymore.
Notice how much women talk. My wife talks so much I thought she was half dragon, half dog, because it's like the never-ending story. Whoa! I'm in a relationship I'm not happy in. My wife and I, we've got some problems. Anyone got problems out there? Hey. Hey, Andrew. Okay. Give it a wonderful audience. Come on.
Oh my God, not the Mickey Mouse.
All right. Hey everyone, how's it going? So Keith, unfortunately you're the only one that I didn't prepare a joke for. Well, I'm kind of going through this. It's not there. No. Is this you?
That is an open asshole. Can you please show?
You gotta show it!
You gotta show it. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
That's a big asshole.
All right.
It's my first try to laugh. So,
Yeah, I'm already off to a bad start because Garrett said I couldn't do my Garrett said I couldn't do my Dave Chappelle impression, so I wrote some other stuff. Exterior, dark, empty road, late night. A dark, empty road outside a small working-class town. A chyron reads July 1968. The narrator says, everyone has their path in life, and this is more or less where mine started. In the darkness, we see two small headlights appear way down the road. My name is Norbert Allen Rice.
Amazing.
You know anything Norbert's gonna me up. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Or today, or whatever time it is?
doing well!
And look at this lineup. Look at it, it's so beautiful and white. Look at him. Look at him. I feel like I came to a KKK like meeting I wasn't invited to. I feel like surprise.
No, you were invited.
Oh, y'all
You
trying
shouldn't
to
have
kill
shown up.
Y'all trying to kill me.
Okay, how does anyone have any ex-wives in the crowd? Ex-wives, wives that just divorced you in the crowd. Anybody got ex-wives out there? You know, ex-wives are crazy. You know, they're always telling you to fill out the paperwork. I'm gonna do some crowd work really quick. I'm gonna do some work in the crowd. Does anyone know how to fill out divorce papers?
Yes.
Okay, so where do I sign my name? I sign over here. This is my federal student aid note.
Here, I know. Really? It really is. It says federal student aid. You ready? Okay, hello. Hi everyone. Hey.
Come on.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but recently, military bases in Florida have decided to upgrade to robot patrol dogs. That's right, they're replacing their normal dogs with robot dogs to patrol the military bases. You might think this is to beef up security. It's actually because the regular dogs were always high on meth. Because they're in Florida. Yeah, the dogs do meth in Florida.
All right, next up in the Chuckle Pit, Clarence Dingler is back. He has a name now. Hey,
It's great to be here. Beautiful audience. So, did you hear the one about the gaslighter? Yeah, you did. I told you it. I told you that last week. You're always doing this. You never listen. I told you the one about the gaslighter. You remember it. Yeah, you do. That's good. You're a beautiful audience. Thank you. For my next trick, I'm gonna disappear.
You got him! Yes!
First time in the chair.
First time?
I never spit.
ladies and gentlemen, next up at the Giggle Pit, Clarence Dingler.
It's the Diggle!
Clarence! Hey, thank you. You're a pretty good audience. So in high school, my favorite subject was debate club. But then I remembered I was homeschooled. Turns out they just call that an unstable home environment. Thank you very much. You're beautiful. You're a very beautiful audience. My favorite book report I did was on Homer's Odyssey. Homer ought to see these nuts. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a new
You're
one.
a beautiful audience.
How do y'all
was
just spit all over your
amazing.
You
pants?
spit on your pee-pee.
Oh wow, guys. It's still okay. I've been ever since my wife and I got divorced, I've been trying to date. And when I was trying to date, a lot of stand-up like talking about their dates and dating. Weird that people don't want to date stand-ups. We've never done anything wrong. We've never done anything wrong. All of my peers are great people. And no matter what wrong we do, somehow nothing happens to us. Do you ever notice that nothing happens to us when we do bad things?
Hey, got him.
Okay.
Got him.
Hey, hello everyone. Hi there. Hey Spencer. This is my impression of an optometrist trying to get a girl's phone number. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Number 2 or number 3? Number 3 or number 4? Number 4 or number 5? Let's try again. Number 5 or number 2? Number 2 or number 6? I'm gonna need a response. Thanks.
Should have tried that joke on somebody that actually wears glasses.
Oh yeah, I probably.
How y'all doing again tonight, today? This evening.
Great.
So, like, you guys obviously are aware, this past year I was diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah!
Yeah. And I just wanted to start by saying f cancer and f all y'all motherfuckers over there right now. Is it okay if I vent for a second? Is it okay if I vent? All right. I'm glad you guys afforded me the opportunity to vent because this is about y'all right here. All of y'all, actually. The camera guy, this Garrett, you two, all of you. It's all about all of you. Because these are the things you guys ask me and say to me as I go through my cancerous journey. You guys tell me that I'm strong. Woo! Like I got a motherfucking choice. I can't look, if I could choose between no cancer and cancer, I would take no cancer for 500, Alex. And that's kind of a bad joke because Alex died of cancer too. That's messed up. Ooh. R.I.P. Holy moly.
I just have to say, that was so brave of you.
Oh my God, f you.
Next up, the giggle pig, Clarence Dingler!
Oh, thank you very. You're a medium good audience. My sister-in-law just had a baby, and I always noticed it always knows exactly where it's going. It's beeline, and I said, how do you always know where you're going? How do you know where to navigate? And the baby said, I use Google Maps.
I hate you.
Google Maps.
Oh my.
Later I asked him, what search engine do you use to get information? The baby said to me, Bing. He uses Bing.
He went up into my nose and backwards.
Thank you, you're a medium good audience.
Now, guys, I don't want to sound homophobic.
Oh my God.
But some words do be having the same pronunciation with different meanings. And that scares me.
And that scares me.
Gynecologists be like, I have a PhD in p***.
No.
I went shopping the other day. I'm working on my impressions. So this is my impression of somebody shopping.
What happened?
Oh my God. No.
He didn't say who the someone was.
Hey everyone, hello. Hey, thank you, hi. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you the story about the time that I accidentally secondhand smoked crack.
What the
Want to hear about that? I'll tell you later.
Hold on, you smoked crack?
Secondhand.
Oh, okay.
Secondhand.
How do you accidentally
Someone
secondhand?
smoked and then they passed you the pipe. The second hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He was in the womb.
So we're gonna talk more about his little cancer today. With that, since we're here. Another thing you guys say to me that drives me nuts. It makes my blood boil. You guys always tell me, I don't see how you do it. Guys, I don't see how I got this shit. I was 29 years old, you know what I mean? I got an alien tumor baby growing right here. You know, it's like an alien just f***ed me while I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh! That work? Okay. Just seeing if that will work.
Whenever something's not going well.
Oh, my cancer.
That's when I'm like, oh, sorry.
Take a sip. Hurry up, I got a lot to say about this cancer thing. I hate that I have to go here, but this is what it is. Damien, you out of all people, I think you're the one who asked me how I'm doing the most. Bitch, I got cancer. What you mean, how am I doing? How do you think I'm doing? I am hurting. I might be dying. That's the truth of the matter. You know what? I just feel like you guys are playing with me. I feel like God is playing with me. You know, I feel like he's trying to be funny. And he's not very funny, you know? I don't think he's funny at all. It gets to a point where I just feel like God kept passing out COVID like Oprah passes out cars. You know, like you get some COVID, you get some COVID, you get some COVID. No, not you, you get cancer. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I checked in on you like once. Yeah. No one else is being that nice. I was like, all right, your friends are being assholes.
We should get God on Try Not to Laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you everyone, thank you. No, equal joke, equal like mental health tip, or just in general for anyone out there. Just in case you were curious, Petco, probably the only place you can go to just to watch hamsters for like 20 minutes and then leave. Yeah. Side note, you want to hear the story about the time I secondhand smoked crack?
Time!
All right.
Oh, is it my turn? Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot what my joke was. I'm gonna have to check my notes. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Hold on, I'm just checking my notes. Hope the audience is still engaged. Just checking my notes really quick. Hold on. Okay. Oh, right. It's a lame joke, not worth the time wasted on checking my notes. I love stand-up comedy.
Very good.
Let me spit in my eye. We love doing weird face things with water.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Love you.
I'm like, jokes aside, I'm super glad we got to do a Try Not to Laugh with like just us boys. Like, I feel like this is such like, you know, a female-dominated space, and for like there to just be like all guys, like it's like it feels good. It feels honestly really good. And you know, I feel like I can speak more freely than ever. So you know, I'm gonna take this opportunity. You know, when you use a bidet, do you put your whole foreskin over the nozzle? Or do you just let it just kind of wash down?
Oh my god. Hey everyone. How's everyone's night, day, whatever it is? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, pandemic's been crazy. We all have to find ways of self-soothing. Mine for me is like what do they call it? Like nursery songs or whatever, like children's songs. You know, it just like really puts me in like a calm mood. So I just want to share my favorite one with y'all.
Duck goes quack, quack, cow goes moo, crow goes caw, caw, Ian goes.
So 2 truths, 1 lie.
Oh no. Damien goes PTSD.
All right, so you're my boy, right? I'm about to ask you a favor. I don't know if you're the best person, but you're like one of the only people I trust. Can you teach me how to drive? No. I didn't, like, could you? Possibly? Okay, because I was like trying to drive like a couple weeks ago, and I put the gear in ride. I put it in ride. I put it in ride, and we just, for some reason, we went like backwards, and I was real confused what I was doing, because I was like, woo! I didn't understand. You know what I mean? So like, if you could teach me, you can't teach me? Okay.
Did arthritis.
Next up at the Giggle Pit is Clarence Dingler. Hey, how's it going? You're a pretty bad audience. Let's see here. So I'm driving with my buddy the other day, right? And he tells me to pass the ox. And I tell him I can't. That beast of burden is taking up both lanes. And going very slowly.
That's
You a Pokemon fan or you have a good audience? My favorite Pokemon is Gardasil. Thank you. You're a bad audience. I've been trying to get into Stephen King books lately. You heard about this, Stephen King? But I just can't. They're not realistic enough. They all take place in a place called Maine. Don't think so. Well, you're a pretty good audience.
I knew it. I was gonna choke.
So I've been playing a lot of those try not to games. And I gotta say, it is exciting to see how far Fortnite is.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Whoa!
In my dying breath, I'm gonna keep doing the most important art, stand-up comedy. Wait, am I getting the light? Am I getting the light?
You got the light.
Thank God. And that's our Try Not to Laugh open mic. Great job, everyone. That was so funny. If you have any other ideas, twists of Try Not to Laugh, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to keep trying different swings because I don't know, this felt fresh. This felt yummy. We have not
Speaking
three.
of fresh, this video is brought to you by HelloFresh. Comment Smosh
Spencer,
for
you can't do your
15%
own
off.
sponsorships.
Can't do your own sponsorships.
Oh my
in our
god, I'm
outro.
so sorry.
Speaking of fresh, we have 2 other videos. That's not 3, that's not 1, but that's 2 other videos. Wow. Wait. Oh. So go ahead, touch that one. Touch that one. What happened?
I just did too.
You did the classic bit on me. I was like, there's a bug in my hair.
I thought you caught it.
There might be girls in the other video.
Might be girls.